So they actually marched. And
Really?
Yeah, they did. Around the world, they're like, we don't want calculators. They'll take our jobs. You can imagine with those beards, you know.
Yeah. We will not have this. We will not have
We
it.
can't have this. This thing we can't
It's a
trust
plus
it.
for me. Yeah. I imagine Zulu man having multiple robot wives.
Yeah, his term would be much easier. No fights. Programmed to serve and to accept. Now wait. Watch out. So, economy is shared. Take these cups as us. How income is distributed.
Yeah.
Or
This
every
being the
resource.
government.
Yeah, this being the government and this is the economy.
All
If
right.
we have few sectors of the economy, it means we have few cups. So we deplete all our resources on a
these
few cups. So if we open new industries, we bring more cups because now you want to know, okay, which customers are high spenders, which customers are not.
Yeah.
Which product is making money, which product is not.
Mhm.
If you have that data, you can use it. You can see, okay, this type of product is selling. This one is not. So you can improve the one that is not selling.
Yeah.
Data is for me, it's like a blind spot in your business, in everything. It's a blind spot.
Right.
It shows you what's happening.
All right. Welcome to the Black Might Podcast. It's your boy Ayabulela Amanzima Ugba Efumene Umfana. Usually I'm with my co-host Nox Nokolomia, but today sadly she's not here. But I'm not alone. I'm with the amazing. He's a close friend of mine. He's a friend of the show. Funny story of how I met this guy. We met through a science thingy, a robotics thingy. He's kind of a nerd, a cool one. If I could say so myself. He's currently he's doing his final year. He's majoring in finance and investments. He's a certified financial analyst. He's a certified data analyst. He's also a robotics coach. He's you name it. Samkelo Mnguni, my brother. Welcome to the show, man. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
It's good to have you. So check. All right, he's the first guest, mind you, Kabang. The first person we have on the show. How does it feel, man?
Well, all I can say is that it's an honor to for you guys to have me the show.
Of course.
I'm really excited and I'm really glad I'm the first one.
he's really, mind you, he's really honored to be on the show. So it's actually the other way around, man. I feel like we are the one who are honored to have you, man.
Wow, that's amazing. Right. Thank you, guys.
Before we get to that, who is Samkelo?
Well, as you have mentioned, I'm Samkelo. You said a lot of things that decorated me.
Of course.
Young, vibrant person from, Delmas. I grew up here. So me and Ayas, we met in this science thing, as he has mentioned.
Right.
So also he has mentioned that I'm in university. I'm doing my final year. And I'm a nerd. I'm a cool nerd. I like knowledge. I like to enrich myself with knowledge and learn about a lot of stuff. So today I'm just going to, inform people about things they don't know and, teach, and we can learn a lot from this show. And it's such an honor yet again to be here on the show. It's so amazing.
That's what's up.
These guys are doing such a terrific job.
Thank you so much. To our viewers, I'm pretty sure you can tell where the show is going. It's clear. Gusobala where the show is going. Did you catch that? The producer is laughing. But that's how clear it is. Right?
Nice.
Yeah. But man, it's good, man, to have people like you, man. People who are young people who are still passionate. Right, passionate about changing the community that we live in, the country at large, even the world, man.
Yeah. True. Man, I can say it's such an honor for you too, and considering where I'm coming from, getting here is really a blessing, and I feel like everything that was happening around me just molded me into the person I am today.
Yeah.
So
man, I think it depends on your maybe I don't know. I don't want to say it's more reliant on how or the background that you grew up in.
Yes.
But I think somehow the places that we are birthed in and the places that we grew up, they kind of form and mold the kind of people we become.
True.
Right.
True.
So it may have like a certain maybe positive or a negative impact on you.
Yes.
Do you think is it more of a choice, like more of an option with does it impact me positively or negatively?
Well, I think, your environment, mostly, your environment just, it rubs in you. It rubs in you.
I'm telling you, right?
Because both the good and bad, they rub in you because growing up here just narrowed my way of thinking. Not saying it's not a good place to, grow up in, but we thought of things in a narrow way. The only thing I could think about after finishing in matric is doing engineering because it's the good thing to do. There are many minds around our community.
Shots fired.
Yes. No problem with that. So, I pursued that.
Students out there. We felt that. Yeah.
That's not a problem. It's a good thing. Being an engineer is such an amazing career.
Yeah.
But that was not me.
Right.
I think that science thingy we did, the robotic stuff, really opened my mind to new possibilities beyond the borders of Dalmas.
Wow.
So, I got to experience such things, and I got to find myself that no, I'm actually not a person that can, fix your electricity problems
for a living. All right. It just comes to, I don't know, sort of like moving out, man, of your comfort zone. I think it just comes to that.
It comes to that because when I actually got accepted to university and I found out that I'm going to Nelspruit, I was like, Nelspruit, I've never been there. Yeah. So,
shout out to Nelspruit.
Shout out to Nelspruit. It's a very nice place. Yeah. The weather is amazing.
Right.
That place is so beautiful.
There are rumors that they don't have winter that side.
We hardly have winter. We're always in summer.
Right.
We like play coffee. We're always in summer.
No, I see what you did there. Man. What's up? That's what's up. Man.
It's an amazing place. Yeah. It opened my mind. Actually, as pre-mentioned, that I'm a certified financial analyst and a data analyst. I got exposed to that because I went away and went to a new place and experienced a new environment that, impacted me in a positive way.
Right. So I think all in all, what you're trying to get across or what we are getting at, it shows that the place that you live in is not, I don't know, if it impacts you, be it in a positive or a negative way, just go out, move out of your comfort zone, right? See like a change of scenario. It also changes the way of thinking, the way you execute certain things.
Yes, precisely. Changing your environment, it really helps because you meet people with different values, different cultures, different visions.
Yeah, because now if you live in a one area, the area that you grew up in, there's a trend. I don't know. There's a trend that the people
There's a way of life.
There's a way of life that is comfortable to that particular, be it a township or a suburb or a particular country.
True.
So I think moving out, meeting new people helps with that.
It really helps because you get to know what other people like hope for in the future, what other people are into. Because when you're here, as I've mentioned, you think about your engineering, you're working in mines and all of those things.
He keeps on referring to this.
That is a good thing, considering that the mining industry is the economic hub of Dalmas.
Yeah.
But when you go to Nelspruit, you find there's agriculture, there's all of those things, and there's just a wide pool of opportunities. Yeah. But I'm a tech guy. I'm not interested in farming.
Of course, man. Technology, guys. Technology.
Tech.
Right, with its advancement, man. The way, man, it has been from let's take it way back to the first industrial evolution. The first one, man. Yes. The first one.
Some people actually don't realize that we have industrial revolutions. Right. Yeah.
Please. Let's try and delve into that, right? So we've seen the human race at large.
Yes.
Right? Moving from the first industrial revolution to probably the speculated fifth.
Yes. Actually, that, right? There's a what's this word? An overlap towards the fifth one. Revolution.
It's like we're living in a transition. Right?
Now it's quicker than before. Like it's really quick, especially the introduction of artificial intelligence.
AI.
That was a
funny story. So this time around, I'm going around Facebook, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just scrolling. I find out there's like a number, or I don't know, is it an app or what, where you can dial and then you can chat with this sort of like a chatbot, right?
Yeah. But chatbots are very popular these days. Yes.
But there's this one, there's this latest one that is found mostly, I don't know, is it Facebook or something?
Yeah.
Right? but you can like vent to it. Like you can.
Well, it's a therapist.
Right. Like a digital therapist. You have on your phone, man.
That's amazing.
But let's look at that, man. Let's look at that, like from where let's take it way back, like from where the human race is coming to where it is now, technologically.
Well, technology, first of all, people are afraid of technology.
Bruh.
They are afraid. They
Hollywood movies.
Do you know it's actually a fact that before mathematicians used to be afraid of the introduction of a calculator. They thought it will take their jobs.
Did you know?
So they actually marched and
really?
Yeah, they did. Around the world, they're like, we don't want calculators. They'll take our jobs. You can imagine. With those beards,
Yeah. We will not have this.
We can't have this. This thing we can't trust.
It's blasphemy. Yeah.
So it was something
people
crazy.
matching.
But now,
bruv.
Years later,
taking it.
The funny part is that years later, everyone's head was looking down on the calculator. Right. And they became dependent on using the calculator instead of thinking about the solutions.
There's this say that when you start, people will firstly mock you.
Yes.
Then later join you.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. People don't understand something. Then once they tap into it, they become like, oh, this is, technology brings ease. Like it makes everything easier and safer.
That's the definition of technology.
Exactly.
Man.
So people are afraid.
Doing
things efficiently. In the, I don't know if it's the first or second or third industrial revolution, because people used to dig. Then now we have a TLP.
That's the second one.
It took it took a job of 10 people.
To dig a hole, man.
To dig a hole.
We're done.
Feet.
We're done. We're just putting you in. You're dead. Yeah. 6 feet.
So I think as the youth we should embrace technology. Yes, it comes with its risks, it comes with its issues, but if we sort of get in sync with technology, we can salvage a lot there.
As the human race, man, we've adapted to a lot of things. Yeah. It just comes to that, man.
We're adapting beams. We know that.
Yeah, man.
Natural selection.
But resistance is also part of us.
It is.
Right.
It is.
So we are like we are a full package. We come with the bad and the good.
Yeah.
But on this topic of technology, to qualify for the people who are actually afraid of technology, right?
Yeah.
Let's not leave them out, guys.
Yeah,
I'm for you guys. I'm for you.
Yeah.
So the people who are afraid of technology, firstly, let's look at it from the unemployment rate, right? People will think it will take their
jobs.
If we know that jobs are already not there.
Yes.
So now imagine having machines coming to take
especially in
over.
Africa.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So let's try and get into that, right? To qualify our statements, bro.
Okay. Yeah. True. That's very true. We have a challenge in Africa because now a lot of people are unemployed. Especially, let's take it to our own country, SA, South Africa.
Yeah.
There's a high unemployment rate.
Yeah.
And, now they're telling people that, hey, there'll be, technology, there'll be fourth industrial revolution, and the fifth is also coming. There's an overlap, as I previously mentioned.
Yeah.
So people are afraid, man. And, I think...
Rightfully so.
Yes, rightfully so.
The fear of the unknown.
Yeah, the fear of the unknown. And when you look at it, already people don't have jobs. And technology will replace some of the jobs and will make some easier. Make some easier. And I think, the youth should teach them how this technology works and help, advance it. And that way they can get job opportunities. I remember Elon Musk was talking about a universal income. I'm not sure if you know about that.
Oh, like universal income.
Yes.
Currency.
Not precisely currency, but, he said that because of this advanced technology, there'll be a point in our lives whereby some jobs will be totally replaced and a lot of people won't be with work. So they'll have an universal income where people just get paid for just being alive, because
really? Like a grant
we don't need some of the things. Yeah,
a
global grant, yes.
Really?
Yeah, because what technology brings, what people don't know. I want to explain this so that people can understand this.
Take us in.
What technology does, it reduces the cost of manufacturing products or doing stuff, the cost of sales actually, when you take it to accounting point of view. So it becomes cheaper to do business. Hence,
does that include labor?
Yeah, because now we don't pay people salaries. The people that used to get, a lot of salaries from,
there's no budget for that.
There's no budget for that anymore. So that budget will drive down the prices of the products that we have. Ooh. If the prices are driven down, even that grant can make someone have a reliable living with that universal grant, because prices will be low and we can afford things. It will beat inflation in the same way.
Ooh,
so it's gonna
I've never looked at it from that.
Exactly. People don't think about it that way. They think, okay, they'll take our jobs, all of those things. Standard of living is high.
Misinformation. I think it comes to that.
Exactly.
That's why it's crucial for us to have these kind of topics, so that we can have people I don't know, acknowledge the truth that is already there.
True.
Right.
True.
Something I think they deep down they know. Okay, we do have things like this. Okay, technology is helping us to do things efficiently.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they're reluctant into allowing technology to do its job.
Humankind.
Especially. I'm sorry to say this, but
I wonder where you're going. Yeah.
Older people are very against technology.
Yeah.
Those people don't, believe in technology. I'll make an example. Do you see how the telecommunication company has been like the industry, the whole industry in a way, because you find your Vodacom, MTN, and Telkom. Do you remember Telkom used to specialize with landline?
Oh yeah,
and there were cell phones.
There's like a blue with
a
grandpa.
That
old man.
That old man. Yes,
they had like containers all over.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they were one of the powerhouses in the telecom industry. Look at them now. I'm not shooting shots at them.
It's
but
just facts.
Look at them now.
Economical facts.
Now there's cell phones, there's Wi-Fi, there's a lot of things. So it took them time to actually adjust.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what the reason was, but they didn't.
They were reluctant.
They were reluctant into tapping into new technologies.
So do you actually think, especially with when it comes to technology, either you are for or against it, but it always catches up with you?
It always catches up with you.
That's
and
the thing
if you are against it, you are the most disadvantaged person ever.
Yeah. Because when it catches, it's like a wave, man.
It's like a wave. And when you try to catch up, the train is long gone.
Yeah.
Doesn't wait for anyone in the station.
Oh, man.
Unfortunately.
I think you're touching on something that is very, it's very insightful. It's very deep. For us to equip ourselves, man.
Exactly.
Equip ourselves. Try and channel yourself, man, into sort of, if you're in school, try and like get a qualification or something that is, I don't know, similar. I don't know, that will like drive
related.
you. That will relate to what the world is going.
Something else.
I'm sorry, because if you look at it, like I think that's like the whole definition of the industrial revolution, because like it's moving from the physical to the digital.
Yeah.
Right.
And now you see how we are connected.
Right.
In the past, parents used to. I saw this other picture. It's two frames actually. The first frame is from the early 2000s, where parents were stopping their children from going out with bikes, saying, "Yeah, you're gonna get hurt." And all of that. Now they're trying to get you on the bike because you're busy on your phone. You're at home now.
Go outside and play.
You're using your phone.
Yeah.
So do you see how technology has impacted us?
Yeah.
Hey, I feel like it also has.
We need to hear this. Man. Please try and speak closer to the mic. We need to hear this. We need to catch this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, to explain it now, when we grew up, we used to go out and go play and just, we used to, we didn't care about a lot of things. So children now, I realize with my brother, he doesn't go out. He's on his phone.
Yeah.
He's busy with the laptop. Like now parents want them to socialize.
Yeah.
They're using media a lot. And I feel like it's also affecting them with regards to them being extroverted. Social skills.
I think
they don't have social skills. They can't talk to people.
I can
anymore.
imagine having to start a conversation face to face, being a kid growing up now. Like,
and mind you, they met
even for
on
us
Facebook
now.
or
Even
Twitter.
for us now, like because we are living in a transition for us. I think that's the case because we understand the old world, if I can put it like that.
True.
And we also understand the new world, right? We can adapt like socially, physically, and also on the digital, right?
Yeah.
But with them, I think we should do like a social experiment one day. Just have like a bunch of teens in one place, have them engage. I think that would be
brilliant idea.
And mind you, you might get that they know each other from Twitter, Instagram.
Yeah, but
Facebook,
they've never met.
But they've never met. And when they meet, it's like
it's awkward.
This is you.
This is us. You're this tall.
You're this tall. Then that awkward silence. I wish we had like a cricket sound.
Yeah, we needed that.
We do. So right. So I think it just comes to that, man. It just comes to that. So we need to find a way, man, to maneuver these things, right? So I think it all comes to, and it also impacts the economy now. If you look at it,
it does. The thing is, when people view this thing, they always check out the negative impact,
right?
Because now look at what Take-A-Lot is doing. Look at
shout out,
look at Amazon.
Yeah,
they moved from in-store stuff to digital e-commerce.
They are now like
shopping.
the biggest, I think,
in the
world,
one of the biggest in the world.
Oh yeah.
I think even here in SA,
bruh.
Amazon, Take-A-Lot. Now,
Take-A-Lot is also
even the producer was talking about, Take-A-Lot talking. So now you can just choose whatever you want on your phone.
Go shopping on your phone, man.
It's so nice.
That's the positive, right?
That's the positive.
But it's hardly mentioned.
It's hardly mentioned. They don't look at the positives. And those that look at the positives, they're making a lot of money out of it.
Because you can also open like a digital store.
Exactly.
Because you now find the market digitally.
And it's easier to see your customers and what they want.
Yeah. Man. Oh.
Very interesting.
Wow.
That's where data comes in. He has mentioned that I'm a data analyst.
He's a data, so algorithms and all of that, we're getting into it. So I told you at the beginning of the show, like you could tell where the show was headed.
Yeah.
Right? He's a cool nerd. So I told you he's a cool nerd. We're getting informed while being entertained. Right? No, man, but we respect that, man. We respect young people who are vibrating that. Data. Data. Not the data you use, to go through the internet. Yes. You have no data. Over my head.
How is this guy data analyst? To have a lot of data.
So he's the one who finishes our data, guys.
I don't finish your data, guys.
Yeah,
I'm not responsible for that.
Yeah,
but data. There's this thing called the information age.
Right.
It's the
information.
Yeah, information age.
All right.
Yes, it's where information is accessible. I think the information age was around the early 2000s to the late 90s to 2000s.
Right.
That was the information age because now the internet was introduced.
Oh.
So now.
Oh, I remember the transition of there's this book that was like the internet. I don't know what was it called.
Oh yeah.
The encyclopedia.
Encyclopedia.
Yes, you can actually buy that. It's like you're buying. I don't know.
True.
I'm telling you.
So now
I know that. Yeah.
Yeah, we are in the information age, which has led to the data age that we are currently in now. So now, you are using your phone. I'm using my phone. The producer is using their phone. Yeah. Everyone is connected. Yes. Everyone is connected.
Chances are
and data is collected. Everyone knows that, whenever you sign into a website, they want your details. They want your name, your surname.
Are you a robot?
Are
you a robot?
Are you a robot? All of those things. Yeah. I think that's for, safety purposes because, there are web crawlers and all of those things.
Interesting fact about the "are you a robot" thingy, right? So what it does, when it asks you, "Are you a robot?" then you click that box like, "I'm not a robot," right?
Yeah.
What it does,
it's so weird when you click it. I'm not a robot. Right. It's so weird.
So what it does, you're actually giving it permission to go through your search history.
Yeah. I found out about that.
Yeah. So it checks your search history if what you've been searching, right? And then we know. When you know, you know.
Yeah, when you know.
There are
human
cannot search.
Right?
Yeah. How tall am I? Right.
Yeah.
Things like that. So yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah. So now, when we have these things that collect data collection methods. There's a lot when you are banking in your phone, when you are buying stuff online, everything. They collect that data. It's called metadata when it's collected through the web. Yeah, it's metadata. Yeah. So all of this data, actually, even companies collect data, especially the HR. They have your name, your salary, where you live, how many kids you have. There's even these forms.
And mind you, the show is being shot on the 25th.
Yeah.
When you know, you know.
Payday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Payday.
Yeah.
So they collect this data. So companies used to collect data about their customers, what they buy, all of those things. And they were chilling someday. I don't know how it
Yeah.
happened. And they were like, we're sitting on a coal mine.
The data
Why
conference.
don't we use this data to actually see what customers prefer? So even marketing has changed rapidly using this data, because now they have your details. AS usually goes on our website, he clicks there and there, so he likes these things. What
So
can we do? We set up an algorithm so that AS doesn't see the things that he doesn't like, he sees the things he likes.
Algorithm.
So that's data. Yes. So what data does, it gives you information, knowing about it, because now you want to know, okay, which customers are high spenders, which customers are not, which product is making money, which product is not. You know, if you have that data, you can use it. You can see, okay, this type of product is selling, this one is not. So you can improve the one that is not selling. You know, data is for me, it's like a blind spot in your business, in everything. It's a blind spot. Right. It shows you what's happening. And they also use data. There's this thing called data science. Yeah. So data science is when they do these predictive models. So what predictive models are, I'll make it as easy as anyone can understand.
Please.
You know what they do, ne? For example, let's say you want to buy a house, and wherever you want to buy that house, you're not sure about the market. Let's say that neighborhood is not really into these things of Property 24. So we don't really know the values of the houses there. Yeah. So now they set up a model. Okay, this model, they use data from all the houses in the community. They say, okay, this house is this much. There's a golf course close by. All that data, they put it in this model. Then that model predicts the price of a certain type of house. If it's a double story, it predicts, okay, the price may be this much. And they use it mostly in fraud detection. Banks also use it now currently to check if their customers may default on their loans. Right. So they know exactly which, okay, this month I ask they use models. They even used it during COVID. Yeah. People misinterpreted this. People thought
before you get into that.
Yeah.
I think it has been there.
It has.
Let's check the insurance, like the
insurance companies,
like your financial policies and all of that. I think it's called, it's like actual science. Like what this is actual science. Yeah.
Actuaries use
probability, right?
Yes, probability and statistics. So they use all of that to get this information. Even your insurance, how they set up your premium. Yeah. They check how old is he. People around this age, the lifestyle that you live.
People usually die at this.
Even the most important part that hurts us as Black people is that your race. We know, Black people.
You're telling me
we have race? Yes, race is actually a metrics of calculating your insurance. Yeah,
guys know. Yeah.
Even your neighborhood, Kalipam, guys, we know it here. Then they're like, no, your insurance should be expensive because you live in a place whereby these things happen. Yeah. So
So you're saying like the highest race with like the highest, I don't know, mortality rate or something.
That's like, also a factor. They use all those things. Usually they were actuaries, but now they have advanced technology because usually they used to do these things using complex mathematics. Now we can use Python. I'm sure you know Python. Yes, Python is a programming language.
Even our producer knows it. That's what's up, bro.
Yeah, so Python enables us to use statistics quickly, more efficiently using code. Now we can use code and you can do
it's an operating system.
Yeah. Itself. Wow. So back to what I was explaining about the banks. Yeah. So they use that. They use this data in order for them to check if you are worthy of whatever credit you want or whatever loan you want. So they check your demographics. They check everything about you. Wow, they use that data in order to predict, which, okay, AS can pay this for 2 years, then after that he won't. So they'll try to make the interest higher during those 2 years so that even if they lose money from you, they have recovered. Yes, maybe they have 70% of their money back.
Wow.
Impressive.
So now, that's insane.
That's insane.
It's like a lot to take in, man. Wow. So when it comes to that, do these like companies or do these industries like share their data? Our data.
Good. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it. There's this act that was enforced. I think it was gazetted last year or last of last year. I'm not sure.
I remember Mark
The
Zuckerberg
pop-
attending sort of
a
hearing about that. Yeah,
exactly. The Personal Information Act. It deals with how our information is shared.
right.
Yes, you remember there was a case against Mark Zuckerberg. Yes,
And the director of TikTok. Yeah.
That's a study we learn when we're doing our data.
Right.
As I mentioned, I'm a certified data analyst, so we do data security.
When you know.
Yeah, we do data security. So how do we protect our data?
Right.
And you know what they do mostly? If maybe we have information about you, that's why many websites ask you, do you allow us to use your information?
And usually we are in a hurry
to third parties. Yes,
Facebook
you see that
does that a lot.
Facebook does that, and you agree. Then you cry. The second day, you're like, "Hey, they gave who and who my information. You allowed that. They asked you." The thing they do, they write in small letters. There's a lot of information. You're like, "I'm not going to read this. I want what I want."
It's like I'm a victim of that, guys. I'm sure.
I'm also a victim. I'm a data analyst, but sometimes I'm like, no.
It's like
take my data.
Yeah, terms and conditions. Like we don't have time to read that, man.
Yeah, and you worry when you get calls from, do you want an account on Total Sports?
And you've searched something.
And you're
that's
like, how did you know my first name? They got it from other people because you allowed them to share your information to third parties.
Oh wow.
Do you see how powerful
the
data
act is the act currently active now? The one
yes,
that
I'm not quite sure, but we will look it up after the show.
Yeah.
But it's
now,
something
but
where
we'll leave it on the description. Yeah,
we'll leave it on the description. They'll leave it on the description. I'm talking as if I'm
He's a friend of the show, man. You're a friend of the show, bro.
I love the show, guys. I love the show.
We.
Yeah. So the act tries to help us protect our data. So now we have the power of sharing or not sharing the data. So if you allow them, then obviously it's you.
But sometimes what happens, it doesn't proceed to the following or what you're trying to do on the internet before you agree.
True.
So does that actually give you the right, or it does? Because now you don't have full control of that.
Yeah.
Like it or not, you have to agree to them sharing your data.
You know what AS is doing to me? I don't like it. You know why? Because now I want to also explain something else.
Dude, speak to us, man. We have to milk you. So before we started the show, I used like an interesting reference. I called him, I don't know, a cow, like an information cow. Fetal information cow. We get to milk you. So take us ahead, bro.
This goes to this thing about regulations. In every discipline, in every field, in everything, there are regulations to help to protect the public against whatever technology, whatever innovation there is. The thing is, there's a huge gap between regulation and advancement of technology. So the advancement of technology is quicker than what the lawmakers can achieve. So they'll talk about a law that can protect us against our information while they know that information was already compromised. So the laws are behind the technology. It's increasing rapidly. Technology, bro.
On daily basis. Bro.
On a daily basis. So regulations are lagging behind.
Reality.
Yeah, they're lagging behind.
Reality,
Hence, I'm saying that, even though we have, we have like control over which data we share to websites and all of those things, but ultimately we do share all of our data.
Yeah, we do.
At the end of the day, because some websites you cannot
knowingly
proceed.
Or unknowingly.
Being it knowingly or unknowingly.
Yeah.
Even these fraudulent or malicious websites.
Yeah.
You don't know if
malware.
Some people, malware. Some people don't even know if a website is actually secured or not. They don't check that that key. Yes. There's that lock icon there that shows even your copyrights. You can check them down and see, and .co.za or .gov if it's something really important, especially government stuff.
Yeah, that's why we find people sending us links, man. Like on
don't
Facebook.
trust these links.
Like,
do not try these things because
free iPhones given away,
and they ask you about your personal details. Imagine, and they didn't even give you an option of allowing your information to be shared through third parties. You just say, I want an iPhone 13 and you go and they took your data. Even your location. They want to know where they want to deliver it. So imagine if that was a terrorist organization. Now they know where you stay.
Oh, like human trafficking.
They know
all
your
of that.
name.
Yeah.
And possibly maybe they even opened your camera. You don't know.
Oh,
you don't know. Faith.
Oh, yeah. With
You
people
know,
using like laptops and all of that.
Laptops.
Man.
That's why I always hide my webcam, by the way.
Oh, with the
my laptop actually has that thing. So I don't use
a paper or something.
Paper or
like
plastic.
Like them. All right. Oh, you people. So no, I get that, my guy.
So yeah, regulations are very behind. So they're trying to speed up the process. You know, one thing I hate about laws is that they have to discuss them for a long period. They have to take them to parliament. They are lawmakers. They have to gazette. They have to announce them to the public.
While they are done, the technology has moved to something else. They have to
start again. You know, they are lagging behind. I feel like it's not even for what it's 2 steps forward and 4 steps back. That's not the case. Progress. It's like a million steps back, Faith.
And only 1 step. So that's like there's no advancement.
That's the
when
issue.
It comes to that.
Hence, I also wanna say to the youth that are doing law.
Note, listen.
Take notes. Please try and major as well in technological law.
Yeah.
There's law of technology actually.
Yeah.
So that one is very interesting. I think it has a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, I think that also comes with the positives with technology.
Yeah.
Now there are new fields as well.
Exactly.
Right. Who knew like of
now we are tapping into the economy. I want to say a lot of things about the economy. So
let's speak,
what he's talking about.
Africa,
what AS is talking about is very important. You know what I think about our economy?
Yeah.
I wanted to say this. I think now it's a good platform.
Yeah.
I'll make an example. You see this cup, there's water in this cup.
All right.
Let's say we have 4 smaller cups. Or maybe let's say we have 2 other big cups.
All right. Bigger than this one or the same?
Okay, maybe half of this one.
All right.
The height. Yes, even the volume, what do you call it?
Yeah,
whatever it is.
Yeah,
whatever
capacity.
it is. The capacity of the cups.
Yeah.
If we have 2 like cups that are similar to this one but a bit smaller.
All right.
If you pour this water separately in both respectively, the cups respectively, you'll find that you want me to pour it.
I'm joking.
You'll find that this water will deplete between 2 cups, and if you have smaller cups, you'll fill up more smaller cups than you did with 2 bigger cups. That's how the economy is. So the economy is shared. Take these cups as us. How income is distributed, or
this
every
being
resource. This being the government, and this is the economy. If we have few sectors of the economy, it means we have few cups. So we deplete all our resources on a few cups. So if we open new industries, we bring more cups in the table. So we are distributing the income equally. As you know that SA, there's a huge a huge problem when it comes to income distribution. Income is not distributed equally. The reason being not only because of the rich people, but because of we don't have a lot of economic activity. We don't have new industries. We have old industries and we traditional
on the traditional
exactly. Yes, it's been poured to the same cups all over again. That's why there's unemployment, because now we have few industries. We need a few people. And income is distributed to these few people,
To the young person out there listening to us, man, be it like you have an idea, you have a word, execute it.
Yeah, execute it, because now if maybe I earn 20,000 rand, and usually maybe I spend on let's say groceries for 2K and all of those things. Maybe I used to just watch my Netflix and all of those things. Then I just stash the other money. But if you have a new business proposal or a new business that you have, if I take my money and support your business, do you see how income is distributed? Do you see that? And a lot of people like me who earn the same amount or maybe smaller or greater than what I have, they'll also spend on that. So now the economy is growing.
There's a huge network.
There's a huge network. And also GDP is increasing. And increase in GDP leads to economic growth. And economic growth means increasing employment. So now you're employing people. You're opening the economy. And when you're opening the economy, you attract what? Foreign investment. So people outside want to invest in your business. And if they like your products, they'll want to import your products. So now you're increasing our exports. And if the exports are greater than imports, it means we have a surplus. There's this thing called a surplus.
Yeah.
Yes. And if we have a surplus, our country is having a positive economic outlook.
Yeah.
And with regards to that, we'll have a stronger currency. Our rand will become a bit stronger, which that will help us when it comes to fuel. Because if we have a stronger rand, it means that because we are
that
buying
goes to
fuel
inflation,
because of buying fuel in dollars. If we are greater than the dollar, it means petrol will be much cheaper that month because now the economy is thriving. Yeah, it has strength.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a lot. That's a lot,
guys.
That's
mind blown.
Mind blower.
This is what the Black Might podcast is about, man. Just having young, vibrant people engaging on almost every topic, Baba.
Every topic.
And like we're learning new things, man.
Yeah.
We're learning new things about our country, about the world that we live in, and ways to kind of hack into the system. Right?
Hack into the system.
Like,
because
don't
the government
conform.
is not helping us.
Please, let's not conform to the system, but let's try and maneuver around it, right? By creating new industries.
Yeah,
like
the government alone, cannot solve this problem.
Right.
Because if maybe the viewers didn't know, in South Africa we have a mixed economy.
Yeah.
Meaning there's government and there's the market economy. The market economy,
sort of like the private.
The private. The private part, the private and the public sector. Both of them are in play here in SA. So the government alone, you see, the government can't do all of those things. Yes, they have plans of eliminating unemployment, but
it can never be enough.
It can never be enough.
Right. To our government, I think like to also remove some of the strain onto them. That's why I'm saying like with the idea that you have, man, out there, with the like be as risky as it may seem, start,
and
man.
However small it is, it will grow.
Bruh.
A lot of people
never despise the days of small beginning.
Never. Where did Elon Musk start?
Oh,
we know that story. He used to sleep in the garage or something.
Look at him.
Look at him now. He also does sleep there. Again, that guy is just too humble. He's Elon.
I think with every inspiring story that you may think of, be it like anyone that you look up to, they have where they started.
Yeah, true.
I think all we can just tell you, start.
And another point, I have a lot to say.
Point it out.
I have a lot to say. So I feel like, I'm sure even you guys have realized this. Social media has made us choose the wrong mentors.
Ooh.
You know, So now we see the lives of these influencers and all.
We see
people.
what they want us to see.
Yes, they don't show you the bad part about their lives, how they suffer and all of those things. Your traditional mentors in the past, you know the person.
Oh yeah,
you know you know where he has been, and you know where he's heading, and you know where he's at. That inspired you. So now we only see the
comes
good
to
part.
Motivation and inspiration. Two different things. Motivation is more of like the person being on your face telling you blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
But inspiration is me doing.
Yeah, you doing.
I'm inspiring you.
I think inspiration and motivation, there's a thin line between them, but inspiration is better than motivation.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, right? Because if I motivate you, I'll be like, leave you all
You'll
hyped up.
After that.
Then you forget, right?
Yeah.
But if I inspire you, like you see, okay, this person, is moving in this direction.
True.
Right? If I follow also in his or her footsteps, I might end up where.
And another thing, getting yourself into circles of growth. Whenever you are in a circle where you find like you know everything, it means you're in the wrong room. Get to the next room. Get to the next room. Because now you know everything. You can't learn anything from that. I'm not saying ditch your friends.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is that just engage with people that will increase your
evaluate your friends.
Yeah, precisely. Can I drink some water?
Please? Drink some water. Please drink some water. So with that being said, I think it just comes to the lives that are being portrayed with the social medias and all of that, right?
Yeah.
We have these people living these kind of lives. And it also, I think it's like also one of the highest factors that contribute to depression as well.
True.
Right? People, because they feel like, okay, I'm not enough.
Yeah, I'm not enough. I've never achieved enough.
Looking at my age, man, like
people my age, you know what they say? Yeah, people my age are driving, they have their own houses, all of that. In the past, we didn't see social media, so we didn't have that kind of pressure. So
that's why like
it's
depression,
different.
anxiety
It has
is high.
increased. It's because of social media. It's because now we are connected and we see these things. We
Ooh.
actually see how people are living. Like, yeah, man,
Oh,
I'm not doing
behind.
enough.
I'm not doing
I'm
enough.
behind.
Right.
Look at who. Stay in your lane.
And I just love how we look at both the negatives and the positives. Like,
yes.
we're qualifying like both these statements. So I think it just comes to that, man. Like we see people, young people especially, like are dying, man. Like depression, suicide, man. Suicide, right? Because you feel like you're not enough. You're just not doing enough. And if you were to look at yourself, like I think you should judge yourself based on your yesterday.
True.
Right.
True.
Right. If you check on where you were 2 years back, to where you are now, chances are there's huge progress, man.
There's huge progress. It comes down to, yet again, staying in your lane. Look at what you are achieving. Because if you look at the other person, they might not be in the same place you are. You know?
Yeah.
So, for example, soccer players earn a lot of money. So how can you compare yourself with a soccer player? Like, it's absurd. It's really absurd.
Yeah.
But, we should look at what you have and what you have accomplished and where you're coming from and where you're heading and where you're at currently.
The progress you've made, man.
I like this trend. I think it was trending last year or last year.
Yeah.
This one, it goes by, I'm not sure if I'm quoting it right.
Fine, yeah.
It is like how it was and how it's going. I don't remember.
I'm not sure. I don't know, bro. I'm not much of that.
You don't know about that.
But I think it makes sense. It's like a before and after thing.
Yeah, before and after thing. People were doing it. It was trending on Twitter.
Really?
It went beyond that because people were posting the apartments they used to live in or the houses they used to live in and where they're at now.
Yeah.
Maybe that previous job and where they're at now, their previous relationships.
It was actually how it started.
Please.
How it started.
Yeah.
It's going.
How it's going. Yes. How it started and how it's going.
Yeah.
That I love that trend because it was targeting yourself, not anyone else, but you. Checking where you're coming from and where you're going and where you're at currently. It was so nice because I think that also eased other people. Okay, even if I haven't achieved
but I'm
what
doing
I wanted,
something.
I'm doing something. I'm heading to the right direction.
Oh, just looking back, man. Just looking back,
bro.
Oh, so like all in all, I think we just need a moment where you just have a moment with yourself.
True.
Look at what you've achieved, man. Be it like as little as it may be. It's something. Compared to where you were a year.
I'm not sure if you check my status, but because like sometimes I have this thing of if I solve a little problem, a tech problem, you know how Python can be challenging.
Oh yeah.
Once you clear one bug, you're like, I've saved the world. Yeah. Those celebrating those small wins, I think that's inspiring.
That's like
celebrating small wins because I think as people we are configured to that space.
It has to be like a huge milestone.
A huge milestone. Those small milestones, celebrate them. They'll give you motivation to go for more.
Man. Oh man. I wish you could say that again, bro.
Yeah. Be a camel.
Oh.
Yeah. It walks slowly.
Oh, but
the distance it covers. A horse may be faster, but we'll find the horse resting there, trying to recoup, trying to rejuvenate while we are moving past.
It is not about the destination, but it's about the journey.
Trust the process.
Trust the process.
Trust the
process,
man.
Wow, man. Wow. I'm inspired. I don't know about you, but I'm inspired, man. It's good. I don't know how many times I can say this, man. It's good to have people like you, man, like young people who are still thinking with such an innovative mindset, such a good thinking space, right? Because with the factors that play into our lives now, it's kind of hard for us to think like that. It's kind of hard to think positively.
It is. So it goes back to saying having right mentors is great. So I just want to give a shout out to my mentors.
Oh yeah.
You know one of them, Barbara Mushawa from our church, from Gilgal Place of Healing.
Yeah.
That guy is also my mentor.
Shout out
also to Katlego Sihota. He's also my mentor in the data space. Also Matlodi Mashaba.
Yeah.
Those I talk to those people. Mind you, Katlego lives in Cape Town. Wow. We've never met.
Yeah.
But we talk on a regular basis.
I think he has changed.
Actually, he has changed the way I think. So he's inspiring me. Like I feel like, having people that are actually further in life, people who are in different
With the
walks
same-
of life,
who kind of have the same vision that you're
in. It
right?
helps you
It
think
guides you,
outside the box.
right? So all in all, I think you don't need to have like, I don't know, like meet the person. Even.
You don't need to meet
try
the
and reach
person.
out to the person who thinks he or she rather you relate more with them.
Exactly.
Right? So wow, man, shout out. So now with that, how would you advise a young person on getting a mentor? Right? What are the, I don't want to say the criterias, but because there are people out there, like there are vultures out there. Person maybe out for help and then
they take advantage of you. I think for me, my safe space is LinkedIn. I'm not sure if people are familiar
with that.
Oh yeah, he's familiar with LinkedIn.
But I'm pretty sure
LinkedIn is okay. At first, it was sort of like a job app where you find employment, you check opportunities. Now it has become a place where we connect.
A networking system.
Yeah, networking system. Yes, it's about networking with different people in your field, different fields. You know, I think LinkedIn is a safe space because most people in LinkedIn, they actually are genuine people, and they want to also, inspire the youth, help out. I'm not saying it's easy. I have reached out to a lot of people.
Easy,
trust me, people have critiqued me.
I think
people have mised me.
Yes, we should. I'm also preach that, man. People need to know. They need to know how to accept disappointment.
Yes. You need to have the stomach for disappointment.
Exactly. Things will not always go accordingly. Your way. Exactly.
And sometimes, because we're Christians, sometimes God is protecting you from the bad people in your life. Yes. He protects you against those people.
All in all, I think like even if you're not a Christian, I think it comes to believing in something. Right?
Yeah, believing in something.
I highly recommend that you believe in something that guides you, man. That helps you to have a direction in life. Right? But that's something else. Let's do that.
So LinkedIn is a very good platform. I encourage the youth to, have an account, create an account on LinkedIn, and just network on LinkedIn. Talk to the people you want to talk to. Get information. LinkedIn is very informative. Yeah. Actually, today I'm a certified, as I've said, financial analyst, also a data analyst because of LinkedIn. Wow. I saw this scholarship by ALX Africa from LinkedIn. Actually. Wow. I applied, and I got the scholarship, and I learned about these things. If I had not been on LinkedIn, today I'll be saying I'm Samkelo Mnguni. I'm finally a student done. Right. But because
do something. Do something. It comes to the small like milestones that you achieve in life. Like
another thing.
Go out there.
Upskill. Upskill.
Always
learn something new, even if it's not related to your profession. Like I feel like in
be
this
open-minded,
generation,
man. Be open-minded.
Yeah. Even this podcast. I mean, who would have thought? Exactly.
The love, man.
Open your mind.
Exactly. Starting.
Start.
Right. So, Lilonke Xhosa Chiwa. All in all.
Yeah.
Right. So, into Samugisho, like what are you trying to get across? That you need to start firstly. When it comes to mentors, all right, someone. I'm sure you know someone. You don't have to. Okay, LinkedIn is also good, but if you don't have access to such platforms, it's fine. You know someone. You know someone who inspires you, right?
Yeah.
Try and reach out in the most formal way possible, right? Not on some high, right? Like don't high.
You know what I do? My approach, I just greet the person. Hi, I hope you're doing good.
Exactly.
Yeah, I introduce myself. I'm Samkelo Mnguni. What I tell them what I'm interested in, and I'm like, I checked your profile, and it actually meets the criteria of the person I need as a mentor. So if you're so kind to actually have me as your mentee.
Right.
Simple. Even if they respond or not, but they've tried. That's a polite way of putting it. Some will be like, okay,
and it also teaches you approaching.
Now it's easy for me. In the first place, I was like, okay, is it too much? Now I just
type and delete. I know that.
Type and delete.
Bruh. I know that, especially when writing proposal and sending them, and it's like, I think I'm going too much.
By the way, use ChatGPT if you are feeling insecure about your grammar. ChatGPT, by the way, is AI. It's artificial intelligence. Yeah. So you can use.
Let's get into that, right? We're living in an era of artificial intelligence. AI. So even with the platform that I mentioned, that the feature that is on WhatsApp now, the chat robot that I was telling you about, the chatbot is on WhatsApp. So what happens there? I think with the AI, I don't know, call it feature. but
Yeah.
like an advancement, the era. I want to call it an era, right?
Yeah.
Even I don't think it will ever like run. I don't know.
Hey,
Do you think like it would
No,
ever
no.
reach like a wall,
No,
right?
no, I don't believe
Now
that.
with Hollywood, with the movies we've seen,
Mm.
there's always one ending. Like it's kind of hard for us not to think.
I
You
know
know,
where
almost
you're
what
getting
you
to.
know where
Yeah, I
I'm
know
going.
where
You
you're
know where
going.
I'm going, right?
Yeah.
So how do we then? I don't know. Like accept this I don't want to say software, this technological advancement that is really advanced. I mean, like advanced to a point where it can even become self-aware. Right?
It is.
Right.
It is.
Right.
It is.
So we have androids like that are powered by AI, right? They
Yeah.
are able to answer in real time,
Mm.
right? Unlike a robot that is programmed,
Yeah.
artificial like answers in real time. So with that, I'm pretty sure there's a high risk of it being like, oh, actually, no.
You know,
No.
hey,
Humans are the
yes,
problem.
What are you doing to me now? I want to
Speak to
tap
us.
into that. Okay, what he's explaining is it's very informative because as he mentioned, usually these androids or robots. He also knows we used to code.
Oh yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
We used to
Shout outs to Sarok,
Yeah,
South African
Sarok,
Robotics
yeah, South
Club,
African
man. That's
Robotics
it.
Club.
Oh man. Time.
Coding. Okay, coding. The robot in general. What it is that you are telling the robot what to do.
Yes, you are
specific
punching in
instructions.
commands. Yeah,
commands.
Yeah.
Specific instructions.
You write a certain
Tell it-
program.
Yeah. And
Code.
one problem we usually faced with this guy, when we were testing these robots, they would do something that we don't want, or we'll see a problem.
Yeah.
Then we'll have to go back,
Check the program.
recode according to the specifications
Yeah.
that we want, and check if it
Gave us what? Control.
Control. But now the difference with artificial intelligence is that
AI.
this robot learns.
Oh.
It learns.
Oh.
Before we used to tell it what to do.
Yeah.
Now it learns, so it can come across the wall.
Like-
Usually we
it used to like crash
and
because
you
we
have
didn't
to
like
set
install like sort of an ultrasonic sensor. Yeah.
which is
Ooh.
30 centimeters away.
Yeah,
it
you
should
need
stop.
to or turn.
or turn.
Yeah.
So now it is away. It
Yeah.
learns. It crashes like a child.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But next time it won't. Just
Next
won't.
time
Oh,
it just.
man.
I saw this other video. I'm not sure if that's real or not.
Uh-huh.
There was this robot. They were playing, I think, a game of slapping each other.
Yeah.
So this guy was slapping the robot, and it learned how to slap, and
you
it
don't want
slapped
that.
him back. So that's the era we're in.
Yeah.
It has a personality. It's alive.
I'm telling you.
Even Siri, you know about Siri.
Oh, yeah.
Siri can have a bad attitude because you treat Siri with that bad attitude.
Ooh.
I don't have an iPhone, by the way, but I know that Siri has an attitude. So it's because of artificial intelligence. They
Yeah.
learn. They learn.
Oh.
Machines
Because-
learn.
Because there are certain responses that we respond to.
Yeah.
Now, okay, no. You are kind of shying away from what I'm asking.
Okay, yeah.
I think
let's
you
go back.
do know what I'm actually asking. Just that you're maneuvering. Yeah, being intrigued. Yeah.
Okay.
No. Speak to us, right? Because now
So you are worried.
we are as the world, right? Check.
Okay.
Check.
Mm.
As I've mentioned with what we've seen.
Yeah.
Nah, I think there's this first Android. Sophia. She was the first one to be given a citizenship.
Wow. And impressive.
A citizenship, bruv.
Do you know how long it takes for a normal person to get
Bruh.
a citizenship?
Dude, this thing was made and then given a citizen. Bruh.
It's a
So-
citizen of a country.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it means, okay, the laws that
Mhm.
actually apply to human beings apply to that Android. Or it is an Android, right? It's an Android.
It's a
artificial-
robot.
Yeah, robot. But that is powered by AI.
Yeah.
Right. So now if I slap you now, right,
Mm.
that's assault.
Yeah.
Now I slap that particular robot.
Yeah.
I'm also running a risk of standing in front of a jury.
Yeah. And this is very interesting. Now I won't shy away from your question.
Please,
I'm-
thank
I'm-
you.
I'm getting on it. So I'm also concerned, by the way,
Yeah.
that what if we have this what if?
Yeah.
Because
Fear of the unknown.
yeah, considering the movies we've watched, that these things
Because we do watch
sometimes-
movies, bro. Hey.
they attack the human race.
Mm-mm.
So even Elon Musk was talking about that. Hence, I'm saying that the regulations are behind, and the regulations are some things that will help us breach this gap of making sure these things are safe and they won't one day
Harm
wake
us.
up and shoot at you
You're right.
or harm you,
Mm.
you know. So if there's a regulations that in place, for example, you have Android and it says the government is saying you cannot teach an Android to be self-defensive skills, self-defense skills,
Yeah.
because it will learn those self-defense skills and it will turn a defense side into
Attack.
offense
Oh.
or attacking,
Oh.
you know, because it learns.
Mm.
So whatever you're giving it, it takes that. So I
Multiply
think
it,
yeah, I
gives it
think
back.
there should be
Get
sort of
slapped by a
I don't
robot.
know what can they do, but something that
I don't
can
th-
block these things from learning bad things in general.
My guy, I don't think there'll ever be a law that can stop an artificial intelligence system or something to be self-aware. Because now, imagine, I think the first one, we were watching the thing with the producer, the prod, as you call him. Mr. Prod. So now we are checking it out. And then his first interview, I think her first interview like this, I don't even know how to address
so
what are its
just
pronouns.
call it by the name. Yeah.
Right.
Pronouns.
The pronouns.
Yeah.
Even
Is it a she? Is it he?
We're coming into that, right?
Yeah.
Because now it is a citizen, right? And then we comply to two pronouns, right? It's either he or she, right? Her, him,
them,
right? Them. Oh, them.
Yeah.
You qualify that. Them, right?
Yeah.
Might be them. Them particular robots.
Does
right?
it have ethnicity?
Exactly, because now, it is a citizen, bro. It is a citizen.
And those things on your citizenship or on your ID.
Yeah.
There's your gender,
right?
There's your race.
Mm.
So how do we robot?
And robot. Imagine forming a new race like robot. The robot race has taken over.
And is that discriminative?
We might be saying something that's offensive.
Yes. And they might be offended. You said they're self-aware. Sophia, we are sorry.
As the Black Mike, we are sorry. But anyway, so where was I going? I was coming to a point of where was I? Anyway, I was she first said something. She first said something like on an interview. All right, she said she wanted to kill like the human race. Right? Yeah. She said that, but she said it as a joke.
Do you think it was a joke?
Not so funny,
bro.
It was. She didn't. That's not funny, bro. That's not funny. We're not taking that, dude.
Does the robot know that's a bad joke,
bruh?
It goes down to that.
Yeah, right. Because to us it may be translated as a joke, but to it, it's like no. I'm stating facts, bro. Killing the human race. Because now, if
I'm working on a plan.
I'm telling you, because if you look at global warming, overpopulation, all these factors that are affecting our planet, you can always trace it to one particular race or particular, species. That's us.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that's us. We are the ones like who are destroying the ozone layer. We are the ones like who are messing up the environment, man. We are the one like we are self-destructive as the human kind. So now if a robot is aware and could also collect such information and come up with a proper conclusion. Right? It comes up with a proper conclusion. Okay, all these things. Let's get rid of this one. Right? We're also trying to find sustainable energy sources, right? And then to sustain us, not the earth, but us.
Yes.
But the earth can sustain itself without us, right? And then if you look at artificial intelligence and all of it, it doesn't need it doesn't have what's this I don't know, like footprint, this carbon footprint. It doesn't have that. It doesn't. Right? We burn coal, right? We cut trees, like deforestation. We do that. Right?
Yeah.
So if you look at all these factors, if you're an artificial intelligence software or something, you come to a conclusion that no, we have one problem.
Yeah,
the human race. They must go, must vie.
Don't you think they'll first reprimand us? Yes, it's
a family gathering of the world.
Imagine having a robot as your president. Ooh. Imagine.
That would be good, no? And bad.
At the same time.
Okay, I think it would be good in a sense of the way it would make informed decisions. Based on data collection.
Data-driven decisions.
Right. Yeah. If you look at You look at the grim, like data. All right. So we have that, right?
By the way, that robot uses data. Just to point out. Yeah.
So we have that, right?
Yeah.
A robot that is an AI, not the president.
You're giving me an idea. Okay.
Right.
Continue.
And then it makes decisions that are well informed based on data that is being collected.
Yeah.
And then making probabilities of what the future might hold for us.
Yeah.
So if we do 1, 2, 3, we might prevent 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
That's good in that sense.
In that sense.
Right. Now, negatively. So now you have a president that is metal. That's just
metal.
You have a president that is making decisions based on information, based on data rather.
Yeah.
Right? And then I think there's information and data. I think there's a like a thin line. Right?
Information that is collected in a structured way, or that is together is
data.
Yeah.
Right?
You can say that. Yeah.
So now having a president that makes decisions such as that, it lacks the human touch. It lacks what's this word that I'm looking for? It lacks what's this what's this, man? It lacks to remorse. It lacks remorse, right?
Empathy.
It lacks that. So it doesn't sort of like it makes this will be good for us. How it makes you feel, or how does it affect? It doesn't care about that.
And I'm glad you mentioned that. We were talking about how these robots can take the place of humans. Do you see that it's almost impossible for them, the robots, them? I don't know what to call them.
Them.
Yeah, them.
You people. you
people. you metals. It is impossible for them to replace the human nature we have. As much as we are taking data-driven decisions, as for example, as a data analyst, I may see, okay, this data is telling me this is a good course of action, but my human sense will tell me how will this impact people? How this will impact, the community, us, the human race. Then I'm thinking, okay, yes, this is the right thing to do, but let us consider our human nature. Then the decision becomes good and proper, and it aligns with everyone because I'm human and I can make a decision that is equally good and equally, remorseful to humans. But a robot it takes the decision of data.
Let's look at it. Let's make an example of one decision that our president will have to take. Let's look at our artificial president. Yeah. So look at the issue of overpopulation. Right. So I think you can actually know, and see where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
So he or she or
them
it or them as the AI president would come up to a solution of, all right, let's cut off few people.
Yeah.
Right.
Cut off like with grass.
Let's just trim them a bit. Right. Just I think it'll come to that, man.
Is it because is that greed?
I'm for the earth, right? To protect the earth that we're living in as the AI president. I think I've come up to a decision of, okay, let's cut off.
Imitating it.
Yes, yeah. Okay. So I can imagine a global address on addressing the country. So
fellow robots.
Yeah. So our fellow citizens. Right. I wish I could have that. With the data that I've collected, I've come up to a decision of killing everyone.
Wait.
Killing or half.
Is the AI system or robot addressing humans?
It is.
Wow.
Now they want
imagine being told that you are the problem
in your country, in your world, bro.
You don't even know that whatever room you are in, will you make it out?
Ooh, bro, you don't know am I gonna get trimmed?
Starting with you,
bro. Starting with the people here in attendance. I think that would be a good start.
Please close the door.
We're starting the trimming process.
Don't panic. Panic.
It's for the people, by the people. So I think we won't even need a cabinet, parliament. We'll just have one president. Then you would be okay, I sat down with myself and I've come up with this conclusion.
Yeah.
So it will have to be implemented.
Yeah.
You get trimmed. You'll get trimmed. So it comes to that, man. With the fear of artificial intelligence, it just leads us to that. It's just,
True.
it's hard for us not to think such things. We may laugh about it, but it's hard, man, to think. And one thing, we think it's in the future,
Yeah.
like where we experience such things. No.
It's actually happening.
In the future.
We are, you know,
Right.
I've been preaching that. And people say, isn't those it?
Hey, Baba, we are here.
It's so funny that other people don't realize that, you know, we in it. Like we're deep within. You know, Benekan. Like
Packet inside.
we are packed inside.
We are during.
We're churring. We're in the process.
I'm
So,
telling
yeah.
you, man. Like I'm saying, like
Interesting
it's
stuff.
really like difficult not to think of such things, man.
It is.
So, in as much as we commend the technological advancement,
Yeah.
but it's sad and scary to think of these things, man. Right?
Yeah.
And then the social media, with that, look at the sort of like the fight between the two like powerhouse, like the two giants.
That's interesting. We talked about the punch
Right
before
the show,
before
yeah.
the show.
So
I think our producer was telling us about the punch that Mark Zuckerberg.
yeah. So I'm telling you. So with that, it's kind of. I don't think like there will ever be a win for them, right? For us, right?
What?
Because,
Okay.
what we see as the sucker punch to one. If we look at it like clearly, data, more information is being collected from us.
Yeah.
We are the subjects of that, right?
Mm.
But we look at it like as if okay, it's working for us.
And it's actually working against us.
Exactly.
So, you know, with one thing about tech was, one thing I know about tech was, we may think, yeah, hey, they're beating each other,
Right.
they are having a competition, but they're mainly doing that in order to force the next industrial revolution to come quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I'm telling
it's
you.
the same thing as
Just
what
look at Elon and Mark. Just check the I don't know, the module being on or the model being presented by Elon, the artificial husband.
Yeah.
We know of sex dolls.
Yeah.
We know of that.
Now it's real.
Well,
thing.
it's real talk. We're talking. So we know of sex dolls, right? Where
Okay, wait. Let me just. Can I ask you a question?
All right.
I think this is very funny. So, do you pay Lobola for that?
before you see the goods.
So traditionally, ne, if you want to get married as Africans, you know, Elon Musk doesn't know this probably.
Yeah, and
Because
he's from here. Anyway.
So do we pay Lobola?
I imagine Zulu man having multiple robot wives.
Yeah, his term would be much easier. No fights. Programmed to serve and to accept. Now wait. Watch out.
Yo, bruh, yo, that's crazy.
But imagine having a human wife. That's your first wife, ne? Then you get your sitem. You know. Oh man. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. So I don't know. Does it come to? I don't know. How will you have a stembu, a robot's stembu, right? Because like there's the first wife who's the robot.
The human. I want the first one to be the human. I'm not saying I'm gonna take it. No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And how will the others communicate?
Right.
Do robots communicate with each other? Have you ever seen an interaction between?
No,
robots?
I think it's wireless.
Damn. What if they are planning? No.
Bruh. Then one is just massaging you. We're trimming him. I think I'm using this term. So man, just to sum things up, man.
Yeah.
Like, sadly, I think we're coming to the end of our of this lovely show. Informative, yet entertaining. Extremely entertaining. Right.
So amazing.
Yeah. No man. Like it's Samkelo Mnguni, man. Wow. Brav.
Yeah, man.
Brav.
Oh, thank you.
Man, it's an honor. You said it's an honor for you to be on your show. It's actually an honor for us to host you. And you, our first guest, man. Shout out, man. Shout out.
Thanks,
Shout
man.
out.
I'm accepting all the compliments.
Yeah,
and just
man. Yeah,
letting
man.
them
One
sink.
love, man. One love. And
Yeah.
man, it's good to have people like you, young people, man, who are vibrant, who are out there, who are open-minded to everything.
Yeah.
So all in all, just to sum things up, man, let's just be active, guys. Let's just go out there. Whatever that you are thinking of, it is never too small or too big, man. Just execute. You don't need to have like a huge funding to start.
Yeah.
Use the resources that you have, man. Use the people that you have. Try and engage. Try and network, right? Because what you may have, or what you may not have, you may find out to talk
Yeah.
right?
True.
You connect with that in Hlanganisa to a greater and much huge goal. It's been the Black Mic, guys. I'm your host, Ayabulela Amanzima Ugba Efumene Umfana. Guys, namhlanje we've learned quite a lot of things and hope to see you again. And next time around, guys, we are having Unox. We need Unox, right? Do we need Unox? Yes, we do. We love Unox, right? So we'll have her back on the show. Tune in to the next episode. Ogwamanje. Peace out. Follow us, man, on Insta at at the Black Mic _ podcast. And then on Facebook, it's at the Black Mic podcast. YouTube, the Black Mic podcast. See you. It's been your boy, Ayabulela. And then this is Sampi, bruh. No, man.
Signing out.
One love. You heard that,
Thank
man.
you so
That's how
much.
original it is. Yeah, we love you, man. We love you. The show loves
thank
you.
you so
The
much.
viewers
Thanks.
love you. And we appreciate you, man. One love.
Yeah, it's been an honor. Fitz.
Peace.
Thank you so much.
Po, 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 po.